Okay, so there is one small issue is there. So everyone, there is one questions like window is there. If you want to convey anything to me, can you please just type in this box, questions box. I can see, so I can answer your questions whatever there. Okay, don't worry. Yes, so that's what you people should aware. Okay, because here huge crowd is there, that's why. So everyone got muted. Okay, yes. Next, yes. So what cinema we are going to start is Microsoft Microsoft Python certification. Microsoft Python certification. Of course, here there is a code is there, 98,381. This is the exam code for this, right? Okay, 98,381. Okay, this is the exam code. So in this session, just I have to talk about what is okay syllabus, what is the need of certification. Just it is orientation of certification what we are going to discuss for you people, right? Okay, well, so first, do you know what is the need of certification? Okay, sir, I learned Python already. Yes, I know Python very well, very well. What is the need of this certification related to the Python? Okay, what is the purpose, what is the use of that? Okay, like anyone having this type of doubt, can you please confirm? Yes, friends. Some people are telling, Jagadish is telling hike purpose. Okay, Jagadish answer is hike sake. Yes, what is the need, why we have to go for certification? Can you please tell, sir? I have this point is there in my mind already. Okay, to show that you know Python. Okay, it acts as a proof. Okay, excellent. Okay, the different answers from the people. Okay, here just more value to the resume. Okay, just observe carefully, right? All my statements, whatever, these are not my answers, these are the answers, right? Okay, resume filter. Okay, resume filter. Next, yes, what is the need, what is the purpose of this one? So to shortlist our resume, unique identification. Next, unique identification. Next, there are some people who are telling, yes, this type of thing also, my concepts are not clear but love to improve programming skills. Next up, for better profile, how to step. Okay, so main use by company, they have show the client. Okay, like, so there are multiple answers are there. Have you observed, right? Of course. So almost everyone answer is compulsory one of these things only. Can you please? Yes, friends. Hike to show. Okay, this is one yeah, there is one more to convince interview person. Okay, like, sir, here what is the need of certification? Whatever statements you people provided, yes, definitely for all these things, your certification is going to be very very helpful, I'm sure, sir. Okay, so it's definitely it's going to help to get high. It is going to help to show that you know Python, something like. So whatever expectation is there in your mind, yes, 100% pakka, this statement is the true about the certification, right? Sir, best example for you. Okay, suppose you completed 10th class. Okay, you completed 10th class, sir, SSC, like. Now I want to go for, sir, I want to go for next level. Okay, so next level means plus 2 we have to join, correct, right? Plus 2 we require to join, or otherwise in some states we can use the word intermediate. Okay, intermediate, some people may use intermediate or plus 2 like. Now the point is, yes, here observe that to join plus 2 or intermediate, compulsory you require to submit your 10th class certificate or not. You have to show your 10th class certificate or not. Yes, is it mandatory or not? Yes, friends. Can you please, is it mandatory or not? Yes, it is the mandatory, it is the mandatory compulsory. You have to. So if you are not having 10th class certificate, sorry, you are not you can't, you got to go to the intermediate. Okay, you can't go to intermediate. So to go to intermediate, compulsory. Okay, so 10th class certificate must be required. Suppose I want to, I got the job as a fresher. Okay, as a fresher in software company. Assume that, sir, in software company, I got a job as a fresher in some software company. Do you know, at the time of joining, at the time of joining, compulsory, what you people should aware, what you people should aware, you have to show your certificate, either BTech or MCA or whatever your qualification certificate. Compulsory, you require to sir provide. Getting? So without your certificate, company won't accept you. Without your 10th class certificate, so won't allow to go to the intermediate. So your certificate matters a lot. Correct, right? Yes, friend. Can you please confirm? Sir, I'm not having BTech certificate, can I enter in the software company? I'm not having MCA certificate, can I enter in the software company? Sir, I didn't complete 10th class, can I go to, can I go to intermediate? No. Have you observed, right? No, not possible at all. So the reason for that is your certificate itself is the proof for your qualification. Okay, this person completed BTech, where is the proof? Your certificate itself is going to provide the proof. Sir, this person completed 10th class, where is the proof for that? Your certificate itself is going to provide. So proof sir, this is the proof. Like, sir, now take a bit very special care about this one. Same way, if interview person is asking, okay, do you know Python? Okay, do you know Python, like, if you are telling I'm expert in the Python, yes boss, I'm very expert in the Python, that answer may not listen. Suppose if you are going to tell, boss, I'm already certified. Have you observed, boss, I already certified. Your certificate itself is going to, it acts as a proof that you are expert in the subject. Okay, remember a bit very carefully, sir. So what is the need of certificate itself? It is the proof that you are expert in that area. Okay, in the interview room, you are not required to talk about hey, I know Python very well, I know Python very well, I'm the expert in that area. Sorry, you are not required to use that just only one word, I'm already certified, I already certified. That's all. That statement itself is going to provide big sound for you people, right? Are you in the position to understand? Yes, friend. Where is the proof? Where is the proof? You know Python. Where is the proof? You know Python. Not only Python, sir. In corporate sector, in software industry, whatever area, whatever technology you are working, whatever technology you are learning, mandatory, compulsory, sir, better to go for certification. Okay, better to go for certification. So certification itself acts as a proof. So it represents that you are expert in that area. Are you feeling? Yes, friends. Are you in the position to understand? Okay, so this is what you people should aware, friends. Okay, like, sir, suppose, do you know, so sir, I'm already certified, where is the first benefit I'm going to get? Okay, I certified in the, I completed my certification in the Python. So where the first benefit you people are going to get, sir? So first thing, resume filter. Okay, resume, shortlist your profile, resume filtering compulsory, sir. Okay, it's not only Microsoft certification, any certification from my from any vendor, Python certification, any certification, definitely it is going to be very helpful. Suppose 1,000 people are there, sir. Okay, so 1,000 people already aware Python, but very few member Python with the certification is there. Definitely the chance of filtering that the profile is very high. Remember that. Okay, what the reason why the companies are always looking for certified, I will explain, don't worry at all. So the first round here, your resume will be shortlisted. Next, suppose here, assume that for the interview almost around 10 members are there, only one or two members are certified. assume that 1 or 2 members are certified, definitely these are certified people are going to get, okay, add on advantage when compared with the remaining people. Okay, so in the technical interview, so for these persons, the people who certified, definitely preference will be there. Okay, so next, after technical interview, HR round is there. HR round is there most of the times, you know, bargain is going to be happen. If you are trying with experience, not as a fresher, if you try with experience, most of the times bargain negotiations are going to be happen. Sir, I want 30% hike, I want 40% hike. So HR person is going to ask, what is the specialty, what is the specialty of you? Your certificate, your certification definitely is going to help to get a good package, to get a good package. Sir, I already certified. Okay, so I have these many certifications are there, so I'm expecting 30% or 40% or 50% hike. Maybe a chance to promote yourself, to market yourself. This certificate is going to be very helpful, sir, to get good package. Yes, once you got the job, then what is the next one? You have to entered into project. Remember this one. So you require to entered into project. Okay, to entered into the project, again project interview will be there. Okay, most of the times, you know, within the company, once you are changing project to project, compulsory you have to attend a client interview, right? Project specific interview is there. Yes, to get a good project, to get a good project, definitely this certificate is going to be very helpful for you people, right? Okay, good project. Okay, like, because there are some projects are there where, okay, there is no improvement, there is no growth, there is no development. There are some projects are there, just a maintenance project, labor kind of activities are there in that project. But there are some worthy projects are there is a chance to learn something. Okay, you can learn something. Such type of option is possible. Okay, such good project if you want to get, yes, your certification definitely is going to be very helpful, sir. Next, do you know, sir, if there is any on-site opportunity is there, on-site opportunity is there. Okay, so if 2 or 3 members are fighting to get that opportunity, if you are already certified, definitely there is a big opportunity, so your certificate is going to provide a big opportunity for you. Okay, so here in your corporate life, so just from resume filtering to until on-site opportunity, somewhere your certification is going to be very helpful, friends. Yes, have you ever experienced, sir, in my career, yeah, I saw already importance of certification. Anyone witnessed this type of experience? The people, especially who are working in the companies, especially the people who are working in the companies, you know the value of certification. Yes, here have you observed, there are multiple people who are telling yes. Okay, so that's what you people should aware clearly, right? Okay, so if you are certified, definitely there is an opportunity waiting for you when compared with the non-certified people, because your certification itself is a proof that you are expert in that area. Okay, do you know, I remember one golden word while working in IBM. Do you know, I worked 5 years around in IBM, sir. My role was WebLogic admin. WebLogic admin. My role was WebLogic admin at the beginning. So my lead, one time I remember, Durga, in our project, if there is any issue is there, just in the other building, there is a tower B is there for us. In the tower B, in the tower B, there is a second floor. Okay, SunTrust project is going on. SunTrust is the client. Assume that SunTrust project is going on. There is a person is there named with sir, Wilson. Okay, named with Wilson. There is a person is there. He is a WebLogic certified administrator. Durga, if we are having any doubt, definitely this person is going to be helpful. I had a talk with our project manager, like, Hare, what is the specialty of this person? I never saw this person. Just only one thing, my lead is always highlighting, hey, that person is the very senior certified WebLogic administrator. Hare, we observed. So if it is the certified, there is something like a specialty. Specialty is there for that. Getting clear for you people, right? What is the yes, special treatment will be there, sir. Something like in the doctors, oh, he the specialist, heart specialist, heart, not general, not general physician, he the specialist. So for the specialist, how much value is there? For the certified professional also, that much value is there. But very unfortunate, there are several people who are going to do certification, but they never going to promote, they never going to market themselves. Then there is no use of that. Then there is no use of that. But if you want to promote yourself, if you want to market yourself, if you want to publish yourself, compulsory your certification is going to be very, very helpful, sir. Okay, please make sure you people should aware. Next, there is one small thing I have to tell for you people, like every software company looking for certified professionals, looking for certified professionals. Yes, is it correct? Yes, friends. Whether you are the fresher, whether you are experienced, your certification definitely is going to be helpful. Yes, every software company, or instead of every, let me use generic. Most of software companies looking for certified professionals, always looking for certified professionals. Okay, like, so what may be, what is the reason for that? Really, if you are certified, what is the advantage for your company? Do you know? Multiple companies, suppose, for certification, training cost is there. Okay, training cost. Next, certification cost. Okay, assume the training cost is some 30,000, and the certification cost is some 4 or 5,000 is there. Don't feel here it is not 30,000. Don't worry, just an example sake I'm telling. In the corporate companies, certification training cost is almost 30,000, 40,000, 20,000, something is there. Okay, like 30,000, certification cost is 5,000. Total how much? How much to get certificate? How much to get certificate? 35. Assume that 35k. So this total 35k, the company itself is going to provide. Have you ever this type of thing? Company reimbursement facility is there. The company itself is going to provide total 35k. What is the reason for that? Why for your certificate? Why the company is going to pay the money? Have you observed, right? So while working in IBM, assume that, sir, I want to do Java certification, or I want to do Python certification. Like you can apply for the company. The company is going to give approval. So whatever training cost is there for this certification training, next whatever cost is there to do certification, okay, the total company itself is going to pay for you. You are not required to pay single paisa from your company, from your pocket. What is the reason for that? Okay, here, so company bear your cost, certification cost. What the reason? Company is going to get biggest benefit, so with your certificate. What is the reason for that? Suppose here a client is there, sir. Now listen, client has some project. Yes, a bit top level thing I'm ready to tell. Client has some project. He invited for bids. Okay, he invited for, invited for bids for multiple companies. Do you know, every software company, the cost is so and so. Okay, next, and after that, time, okay, time is development time is so and so, development time is so and so, these many resources are required. Okay, like, so they have to provide the bid with the complete information. Bid means bidding, do you know, right? So if I have one project requirement is there, I will ask software companies, boss, this is my requirement, can you please give the bid? Oi, Government projects. Have you ever heard about that? Bidding for the project. Okay, like so in the in this, do you know tenders or something like in this? What happened is, so in the resources we are ready to provide at least 50%, at least 50% certified resources, something like are the client demand itself, boss, I want a certified resources at least 50%. What is the reason for that is client never having the never going to check end developer. Remember this one. So between client and end developer, minimum 3 to client and end developer, minimum 3 to 4 layers are there. Okay, client never going to worry about end developer. End developer is the layman in the software company, sir. So client never going to interact. It's he never going to worry about this. But so I want compulsory well qualified experts. So compulsory client should have some measurement. That measurement itself is nothing but your certification. Okay, remember that. So boss, I want 50% of certified resources minimum. What is the meaning of that? Oh, I'm expecting experts in my project. So your certificate is going to play very important role for the software company to get the project from the from the client. Yes, friends, are you getting the point? Because certified professional means company, the client is always expecting, oh, he's the expert in that area. So he's a too good, worthy person, worthy resource, like that feeling is going to get. Next, company is going to use your certificate for some other reason also. Another reason is most of the times company will get billing. Company will get billing hourly basis. Do you know, right? Hourly basis from the client. From the client. Okay, observe. Suppose here per hour almost around assume the $40 per hour, $40. Okay, assume that they are going to bill. Sometimes client company may bill $50, may bill $50. So why they are going to bill us? The resource is certified. The resource is certified, something like okay, for to raise client billings also, your certification is going to be very helpful. That's why software companies, okay, they never going to miss any certified professionals. Internally they have n number of training programs, n number of reimbursement policies, okay, to increase the number of certifications in their company. Getting the point? I hope everyone in the position to understand why software companies are always looking for certified professionals. Okay, the reason for that is they will market your certificate to get the project. Okay, next they will use your certification to get more billing from the client. That's why everyone company required certified professionals. If you are certified, then a number of benefits you people are going to get. That's why highly recommended, friends, whether you are learning Java, .NET, Oracle, Linux, any area, whatever you are learning, highly recommended, better to do certification. Okay, but in India, so experienced people especially, do you have any certifications? It is a very common question for the experiencer. Even if you being a fresher, if you did that, then definitely it's going to be very helpful, sir. But if you go for abroad, mostly in the US, anyone from the US, Canada, like abroad, anyone there in this session? Yes, Kirti. Yes, Kirti from US. Anyone? Can you please? Naveen, you are from where? Yes, can you please tell your location also? Yes, UK, NJ, USA. Yes, there are multiple people are there, sir. Multiple people are there. Okay. So do you know? In most of the times, in the interview room, the interview is going to start with, do you have any certifications? Do you have any certifications? Okay, like so. Do you have any certifications? First the question itself, because if you are certified, n number of advantages are there for the company and for you people, right? That's why the most common question, maybe the first question, what is your name? And then, do you have any certification? Technical round starts with the certifications only. But in India, maybe in the future, you may have such type of things. That's what is the need of certification. Clear, right? That's it. Even for fresher also, for experienced person, certification is going to be helpful. Even for fresher also, okay, there are hundreds of people are there. You want to highlight when compared with the remaining people. Compulsory one such type of tool is your certification. Better to do that, whether it is Java or Python or .NET, any area, highly recommended to do the certification, friends. Clear? Okay. Next, related to Python certification. Yeah, related to Python certification. There is one doubt some students are asking. Take a bit special care about this doubt. Sir, somewhere we heard if we are going to pay some 10,000, 20,000, we will. Is it possible to get certificate? Yes, friends. Yes or no? Ayo. Yes or no? Somewhere, sir. Yes or no? Yes, sir. Everything is possible. I don't know. Don't ask where is, sir. Don't ask where is. I don't know. But maybe. Okay, maybe. Okay. Take a bit special care about this one. Do you, do you know here? Maybe a chance. Maybe it's possible. It's a possible, sir. Maybe a chance, but please make sure. Suppose if you did some, you paid 10K, you got certificate. Okay, you got certificate. Okay, now wonderful. You are certified professional. You are certified professional. Then if you go to the interview by seeing your certificate, wow, this person is the expert, man. This person is the expert. That feeling interview person is getting. Okay. Now, first question is asking. First question itself is asking. So, can you please explain about slice operator? Can you please explain about slice operator? Minimum 5 questions are there in the interview room. Minimum 5 questions are there in the certification from the slice operator. Can you explain about slice operator? Slice like this person is going to keep question mark face. You're getting, this person is going to keep question mark face. Okay, clear indication. Directly that interview person is going to ask how much you paid to get certificate. How much you paid to get certificate? Directly interview person is going to ask. Okay, you certified that subject level also you have to maintain. That is important, sir. Okay, having certification, okay, not you have to maintain that subject level also. What client is expecting, what quality, what expert level is expecting, that level compulsory you have to reach. So getting certificate by paying something may be possible, but definitely the bigger problem is he never going to open his mouth to tell I'm certified. Because the point is if he's telling anywhere I'm certified, oh, everyone is expecting more from me. Unnecessary they're asking complex questions. Complex questions they're asking. I'm not in a position to answer. No, I should not keep I'm certified professional in the resume. Then what is the use of that certification? Even for tongue cleaning purpose also it can't be helpful. Clear, right? So you have to be certified, you have to maintain that level also. That is very important. So I did certification, yes, I'm that level. If you are going for the interview room, you can ask any question, I should be in the position to answer. Such a type of confidence should reflect on your face. Okay, clear, I hope. This is what you people should aware. What is the need, what is the importance of certification, right? Sir, anyway, for Python in the market there are multiple certifications, multiple certifications are available, but at very low price to cover at least core Python syllabus. One such certification is Microsoft Python certification. Okay, so there are multiple certifications are there, but so price wise Okay, price wise, at least minimum you can start Python certification, at least a very basic certification. Yes, Microsoft Python certification, sir. So for every certification there is a number is there. Okay, 98381 is the code. This certification code is Microsoft Python certification 98381. Okay, like, so not only this one, sir, multiple other certifications also there. Okay, but very unfortunate, Python, who is the vendor? Sorry, who is the vendor for Python? Okay, it is a Python Software Foundation, PSF, Python Software Foundation, python.org. These people not providing any certification for Python. Okay, third party vendors are providing certification, right? In that, one vendor is Microsoft is a well branded name. Yes, Microsoft Python certified definitely is going to add the, okay, value to your resume. Remember, next, related to the certification, what syllabus is there? It is a very beginner level, Sri Teja. It is very beginner level. Okay, what syllabus is there, what things we require to discuss? Okay, just observe carefully. So for this, what syllabus is there? Official syllabus I will discuss, don't worry at all. So here, the first, have you heard about data types in Python? Fundamental data types? I respond. Have you ever heard about fundamental data types in Python? In Python? Yes. Which are fundamental data types, right? Okay. Do you know what we call int, float, bool, string, int, float, bool, string, and complex? These things are fundamental data types, right? So these are fundamental data types we have to aware. Next, second one, sir, operators concept. Operators. Yeah, beautiful. Operators concept. So normal operators are there. Plus operator, multiplication operator, membership operator, assignment operator. Okay, like operators concept we should aware. Next, have you heard about flow control? Yes. Have you heard about flow control? Flow control, like something like if, elif, else, if, elif, else, like a for loop, while loop, like these are things compulsory. You should have clear clarity. For loop, while loop, like these are things, right? Next, after that, I hope you may aware input and output statements. Input and output statements. Have you heard about this one? How you can read input function is there. How you can print output, print function is there. Like various options with respect to that we should aware input and output statements. Okay, like, next, so after this input and output statements, we have to talk about error handling. Have you heard about that? Exception handling or error handling? Error handling. Try, except, finally. Try, except, finally. Like so, this exception handling concept we should aware. Okay, like exception handling in Python. All these things are related to the Python, friends. Okay, like, next, after this, sir, do you know inbuilt modules? Inbuilt, modules we have to discuss. Something like math module, random module, date time module, math module, random module, date time module, IO module, sys module. Okay, sys module, OS module. Like there are some inbuilt modules we have to discuss. Okay, like next, after that, okay, we have to discuss about file IO concept. Okay, how you can write data to the file, how you can read the data from the file. Okay, like file IO, file input and output operations we require to aware compulsory. Okay, next, sir, you know, documentation, documentation, Python documentation and structure code. Okay, like this one here, how to declare comments, how you can declare comments, how you can do that. Next, do you know indentation? What is the meaning of indentation? We should aware. Next, sir, do you know how to generate documentation? How you can generate documentation for the Python code? Documentation here, documentation by using PyDoc. PyDoc is the tool. By using PyDoc, how you can generate documentation like these things compulsory you should aware. Next, functions concept. Have you heard about functions? Hey, respond. Everywhere, sir. Functions concept like you should. Majority, this is the syllabus. What we have to aware. Oops concept, multi-threading. Next and after that, remaining things are not there. Just these, so around the 10 topics. Around the 10 topics we require to discuss. More practice we have to do for the certification. Clear? Are you in the position to understand what syllabus is there? That's all. Beyond that, nothing. Sir, what about oops concept? Not there. What about multi-threading? Not there. Okay, these are the things what compulsory you people should aware. No, Bavitra, 3.8 new changes won't be added in the certification. Don't worry. Yes. Okay. So all these things are going to be there. Yeah, the part of certification. Okay. Next, do you know how many questions are there? Okay, like 1 minute. Okay, the number of questions is varied, but currently the number of questions, questions here. 1 minute. Before that, let me show the total syllabus what we have. Okay, 1 minute exact syllabus from Microsoft. You can check from the website. Okay, here skills. Here just observe, perform operations using data types and operators. Data types and operators, sir, 20 to 25% is covered in this. 20 to 25% is going to be covered. Can you please observe? Introduction to programming using Python. Introduction to programming using Python. This is a Python skills measured. Okay, this is introduction to programming by using Python. This is the basic Python, right? Now here just observe, you perform operations using data types and operators. 20 to 25 percentage, okay, is the weightage in the total syllabus. Means sir, almost 1/4 weightage only for these two topics, right? So here evaluate an expression to identify data type. Python will assign to each variable. So str, int, float and the bool data types. Complex type we are not required to discuss. Okay, remember. So str, int, float and the bool data types compulsory you should aware. What is the value? What is the value? If I give an expression, which result we are going to get like. Next, perform data and the data type operations. Convert from one data type to another data type. Have you remembered, right? So typecasting, one conversion, convert from one type to another type. Okay, how we can do that part already you should aware, sir. Next, sir, construct data structures, perform, okay, indexing and slicing operators. Have you observed? List, set, dict, how you can create. Next, indexing and slicing operations compulsory we should aware. Slicing, the most valuable, minimum 3 to 5 questions you can expect there. Next, determine the sequence of execution based on operator precedence. Have you remembered? Assignment, comparison, logical, arithmetic, identity, is operator, okay, containment, in operator, membership operators, right? Next, select appropriate operator to achieve intended result. Okay, so this is my requirement. Which operator we require to use, you should have clear clarity. Okay, like, yes friends. Okay, this total thing about the first two chapters, data types and operators, almost 20 to 25 percentage weightage is there. So means this topic is a very important for you people, right? Okay, well, next, what about the second? I mean control flow with the decisions and the loops. Oh, have you observed? 25 to 30%, 25 to 30 percentage, right? So construct and analyze a code segment that use a branching statement. If, elif, else, nested, compound, conditional expressions, how you can use. Next, construct and analyze code segments that perform iteration. Iteration means, do you know loops concept? While, for break, continue, pass, nested loops. Okay, that includes compound conditional expressions like, okay, loops and flow control. This concept is having more weightage. 25 to 30% syllabus is going to be covered. Okay, next, perform input and output operations. Perform input and output operations, right? Have you observed? So here, construct, analyze code segments that perform file input and output operations. File IO, I told, right? File input and output operation: open, close, read, write, append, check existence, whether the file is available or not. Can you please delete the file? What is the with statement? With the statement, like, what is the biggest advantage of with statement in file IO operations? Anyone? Yes, friends. What is the biggest advantage of with statements in file IO operations? Ah, some the people, regular batch students, you can answer. We are not required to close. Automatically, the file is going to be closed if we are going to use a with the statement, right? Next, the construct and analyze code segments that perform console input and output operations. Remember this one, sir. Console, how you can read, okay? Print formatted text. So input dynamic, how to read the dynamic data from the end user. Okay, next, and after that, print data to the console. How you can print, how you can use format. Next, use of command line arguments. How you can use command line arguments, right? So that's all. This is input and output statements. Compulsory, you people should have clarity. Next, do you know here, document under structure code? Document under structure code. Okay, I told already, right? Document code segments using comments under documentation string. Sir, indentation. What is the meaning of indentation? Space, comments, documentation strings. Generate documentation by using PyDoc. PyDoc is a beautiful tool to generate documentation, right? Construct and analyze code segments that include function definitions. Okay, like, so this is about the functions concept. So how you can call a function? What about return values, default values? Sir, what about pass statement? Like, all these things compulsory you people should aware. Okay, like, now PyDoc is yes, it is the tool, inbuilt tool, okay, to generate Python documentation. How you can use that part, I will take care. Next, this weightage is a bit less. Don't worry, 15 to 20%. Next, exception handling, error handling concepts are. So what about syntax error, logical runtime error, try, except, else, finally, rise? These are syntaxes compulsory you should aware. Okay, like, next, perform operation using modules and tools. Okay, how you can perform operations using modules and tools? Inbuilt modules. Weightage is a bit less. Don't worry, weightage is just a 1 to 5% only. Inbuilt modules: math module, datetime module, random module, OS module. Okay, OS dot path, something like these modules we have to aware. Yes, friends, this is the syllabus. I will share this document. Don't worry at all. Are you getting? So what syllabus is there? Okay, like, okay. Now, sir, how many questions are there? Okay, earlier it was 40 questions are there, but currently just we have 38 only. Okay, so you can expect 38 to 40 questions. 38 to 40 questions you can expect. Sir, here the biggest problem is, do you know how much pass percentage is required? 70 percentage. Pass percentage, how much is required? 70 percentage is required. Don't feel, sir, 35 percentage only, then I will pass. Sorry, here not possible. Okay, 70 percentage is required. Next, one important thing, sir, time time is the very dangerous thing, sir. Here, time, how much time is there? You have to answer all these questions, either 38 or 40 questions, in just 45 minutes time. Okay, yes, just okay, 45 minutes time you have to answer all the questions in 45 minutes. But very dangerous thing is just to read and understand a question, you may take 2 to 5 minutes also. Okay, 2 to 5 minutes. Sorry, to understand, to read and understand a question, you may take 2 to 5 minutes also. You have to play something like a 20-20 match. Then only you can answer. Yes. Next, moreover, most of the people are going to fail. The questions are multiple choice questions. No, no, not multiple choice questions. Of course, multiple choice questions are there. Drag and drop. I hope you may ever write drag and drop questions. Next, and after that, matching questions. Okay, matching questions. Next, most of the questions are programming questions. Wow. Programming questions only. You have to frame a program for the given requirement with the coding snippets. Okay, drag and drop. Like multiple types. It is not, don't feel that sir question 4 options, so one option you have to select. Such type of questions very rare, but remaining almost all categories of questions you are going to see. Okay, take a bit special care. Maybe Microsoft okay, exam questions type. Now observe. Mm. What type of questions can I expect in the Microsoft exam? Okay, like almost all you can see. Multiple choice questions. Next, hot area, drag and drop. Okay, like these questions, reorder, simulation, like but especially for our Python, most of the questions are multiple choice or drag and drop. Don't worry. Okay.
Microsoft uses a variety of question types, including multiple choice, build list and reorder, drag and drop.
He's just
Questions in a Microsoft certification
yes.
exam are multiple choice questions.
Here, this is the
There may
multiple
be a
choice.
single or multiple correct answers. If there are multiple correct answers, the question will specify the number of correct choices and whether or not
At
each
least
correct
they are going to
answer
specify.
represents a complete or partial solution.
Shit.
Visit learning.microsoft.com to find in-depth.
Yeah, you can see drag and drop kind of questions. How you can. There are a number of videos are there from Microsoft only in the YouTube. You can check. You can easily answer. Nothing will be there, sir. Okay. Like next, some people may ask about sir negative marking. Yes, negative marking. So good news is no negative marking. Okay, no negative marking, don't worry. Okay, so negative marking is not there, but the only concern 45 minutes 40 questions. This is the biggest thing what you have to do, sir. Yes, coding skills, definitely you should be very strong in the coding. That is the power of the certification. Your coding is going to be your coding skill is going to be improved with this, I'm sure. Next, so what about validity of the certification is the lifetime. Remember this one, validity is the lifetime. Okay. Next, how many times you can write any number of times, but every time you require to pay almost the cost. Okay, how much is the cost of this certification? Okay, like 1 minute, friends, let me cross check in the Google. Okay, let me check what is the current price. Microsoft 98,381 is the exam. 98,381 is the exam. Here, see this one from the Microsoft officially. Okay, here you can write online, or you can schedule with the Pearson VUE centers also, no problem at all. Next, skills measured. Next, what about syllabus? All these things anyway there. Okay, have you observed, right? Perform operations like Okay, this is exam. This is the syllabus. What you know? 1 minute. Some people asked about this syllabus. Yeah. I will. Don't worry. Pricing wise, I will take care. Okay, centers are available in Hyderabad. Even via online also you can write. Rishvik. Okay. Here pricing. How much? How much is the price? Is it visible for you people? Respond. How much? How much is the price? Yes, $127. If you are in United States, remember this one. If you are in United States, $127. But if you change it to India, okay, let me change it to India. Yes, India. Can you please observe that? 3696 plus maybe GST. Oh, 3696, 3600, almost around 4000 rupees is the cost. Okay, including your GST. Almost around 4000 is the cost. Okay, I don't think it is huge amount when compared with the Java certification. Yes, this certification is a bit less, I'm sure. Yes, Naveen, correct. Okay, that's all. This is what is the price. Next you can apply via online also. You are not required to go to any test centers. In from your home also you can write the exam. Next sir, after writing the exam, after writing the exam here, just 1 minute friends. Okay, here I have sample certificate, one of. Here, do you know, if you observe that, okay, sample certificate here, just this is the certificate you are going to get. Okay, Microsoft Technology Associate. Here your name by default will be there. Sir, here whose sign it is? Anyone? Can you please observe? Whose sign it is? Yes. huh? Satya Nadella. Okay, yes, CEO of Microsoft. Microsoft CEO. Okay, you can convey, yes, I got certificate from Satya Nadella, CEO of Microsoft. Okay, like next scorecard also you are going to get, sir. Scorecard also. Okay, you can get after writing the exam, immediately you can get scorecard also. Array, unit wise. Okay, sir, perform operations using data types and operators. Okay, 40 to 45 percentage came. Here he missed some questions. Document and structure 10 to 15. Perform troubleshooting and error handling 10 to 15. Perform input and output operations 10 to 15. Operations using modules and tools 5 to 10 percentage. Control flow 15 to 20 percentage. Like, have you observed? So in how many, sir, where he got less marks? Okay, here this is one he may miss one bit. Okay, next document and structure, yes, he answered all. Error handling, he answered. Sir, perform input output modules, he answered. Sir, control flow with the decisions, here also maybe one or two questions he missed. How much score this person got? Have you observed right here? Passing score 70, passing score 70, your score is 97. Clear, right? Okay, so that's what, it is not my certificate, don't worry. Yes, so that's what you people should aware, friends. So which is syllabus? What is the advantage of certification? Next, related to certification, what things you have to take care? Next, in the website, from the website itself you can apply, you can write the exam from your house, because Microsoft people changed the rules because of COVID. You are not required to travel to any test center. Okay. Yes, Kasirede, it is a web protected exam, correct. Clear, right? Okay. Next, the duration of this batch is almost around 30 days. I will take the session every day, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. The session will be there every day at 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. The session will be there almost around 30 days. So just a basic idea compulsory you should aware about the Python. Basic idea in Python must be required to attend the sessions. Sir, I don't know anything about Python. Better to learn Python and then come to these sessions. Of course, I will try to explain from scratch only, but still I'm not that much feeling comfortable if you are completely new to the Python. Okay, so compulsory having basic idea in Python is essential to attend this session. Okay, be ready. Definitely, you people are going to be certified. I'm sure. Nothing is there. Okay. Next, the videos daily after completing the session. So daily class videos will be provided with the 6 months access. Okay, 6 months access. Daily the videos will be provided. Complete material you people are going to get. My running notes you can expect. Next, practice question bank you can expect. Yeah, Srinivas, you can. Clear, right? So this is 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. India time. This is the India time. Okay, like you can answer. Next, any test will be conducted. Not required. If you want, you can. So I will provide. So maybe a chance you may expect. So mock exam, but strictly speaking, not required. It is not that much level exam. Some practice must be required. These kind of things. Okay, that's all. Next, the people who are who want to join this, you can contact Durgasoft online training at the rate gmail.com. Okay, or 8885252627 or 8096969696. Okay, you can contact. So our people will guide you. So how you can continue this. Okay, so you are not required to open the book, just attend 1 hour, matter of 30 days. Definitely you will become certified professionals, I'm sure. Don't worry at all. It's a very easy exam. Okay, yeah. So mostly I will try to add Sundays also. Mostly I will add Sunday special treatment. Mostly I'm planning. That's why, please. Okay, Sunday also. I told for my morning batch Python. So Sunday mostly we may have off, but two worst for the last 1 month or 2 months onwards, they are not having single day off. Yeah, that's what I'm planning to add Sunday also. Okay, Sunday also same time. Okay, that's it. Any other? Yeah, this is just from another vendor is there. Another vendor. Which one is the better certified associate in Python programming or Microsoft Python certificate? Sir, basic level, this one is okay. But if you want to go for the certification, cost is too much, I hope. $350 around. Okay, can you please cross check? That depends on your requirement, better to plan. But anyway, this batch is reserved for this syllabus. Okay, if you are going to attend, my Python sessions, yes, you can plan that certification also, no problem at all. Yes, Sai Gopal, we will guide you how to clear the certification. I mean, this training is enough. Next, how to apply for certification and so on. In the YouTube, n number of videos are there. Or still, if you require support, we will do that. Okay. Just a basic idea in Python is enough. Aravind. Yes. So the people who are claiming Python in your curriculum, in your resume, in your profile, definitely the certification is going to be added advantage. In this batch, okay, Microsoft syllabus, strictly speaking, strictly restricted to this syllabus. Next, in my Python sessions, NumPy, Pandas, these kind of things are going to be covered. Okay. Yeah.